What's going on, guys? We are back at Jinx Did Nothing Wrong, and I have to do this deck, bro. I have to. I think that this is going to be the home of Yi. Yi going on down to Freljord, making his way downtown, walking fast, something else. I think, obviously, like I always say when I make these decks, I don't know if this will be the best version of the deck or anything like that at all. But one of Yi's biggest issues, obviously, is the fact that he gets real big. He gets big, and then he can strike, and all that good stuff. But then he has no overwhelm. So everyone's trying to find ways to give him overwhelm. You can also have syncopation. You can do stand united, switch him around. But I think that this is the best package. UDYR and his homies all come in with stance swap, which is an automatic trigger, right? Most of the time to give him a flow stack. It also works, you know, if any of these things, like for example inner beast, will give him, that's one trigger into a stance, right? Like, so that's actually flow right there. So I'm thinking, like, I feel like people aren't looking out for this one. This is the MVP. If I get Starlit Seer early in the match, oh my god, you can then pump up Yi if he's on top of your deck, right? And then you can give him a lot of stuff. That's crazy. What I also like about Freljord, a lot of people will be like, yo man, I'm playing this champion and I don't have it. I think that certain decks that are built around certain champions, it's really nice to have them in Freljord or Shurima, because you have a way of actually drawing into them. And you have other ways to, draw into them. Yeah, so in Treat I like, just because if I have, if I'm playing stances, I want UDYR. If I start setting stuff up, I want to get Yi. And what's cool is that both of them have, Yi obviously helps, his signature spell helps him do the whole flow thing, but UDYR still has, it's not the best thing in the world, but hey, at least it's a spell, and it does give stats and things of that nature. It does some AoE clearing, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Testing out the Soul Sword, which I'll probably end up taking out later down the line, but it is free most of the time with this deck, because you will have two. Troll Chance, because you need to protect, and we already know Freljord is one of the best decks when it comes down to keeping a thing alive. There are obviously even more combat tricks and stuff like freezes that I can run in this deck to really keep Yi or UDYR alive, and I really like that. We also have the Vestalian Disciple, a beautiful way to keep a draw engine, which this deck usually doesn't really have. Momentous Choice for the same reason. That's literally the only reason why I'm running Momentous Choice, is because I'm running like two things, but even still, it's still a 1 mana trick to throw off something, especially with quick attack units. Is a nice little thing there. A Disciple of Doran, also if I need to lower the price of a stance and activate flow, perfect, beautiful. So it really synergizes really well. I do like it. We do have the improvised Hookmaster, which is we're allowed to have because Ionian, and then we can be giving Yi Scout. We can give you know, a bunch of random plethora of stuff if we just look out and get it. Not too crazy, but it's still an option nonetheless. And it also allows us even more with the Momentous Choice, right? So I think this deck is going to be just an experimental thing. Here at All Seer, only one copy because I was just testing it out. I haven't even summoned it yet, but it will help out later on when I have stances and I get to play one for free every round, which is going to be great. And same thing with Shaman's Call. Shaman's Call, obviously fantastic, activates flow, and also boosts the hell out of Yi if I need to give it to Yi or anyone else. I do think that this is a really good Yi deck. I've seen Victor, like I said, Yi Victor. I'll get to that eventually. But these are some of the deck concepts that I wanted to show that I didn't see anyone really thinking about. So yeah, let's do it. All right, so we're gonna have Norra Yummi. That seems a little weird, but I do know obviously Targon, Celestial stuff. We don't have any of our champions, but we do have Entreat, which is a guaranteed way to get one of our champions. So I kind of don't mind that. I kind of like this. We're actually running Ruju style, which I completely didn't remember. Oh, Papa Starlit. Oh baby. If I'm not mistaken, I think that this is this actually is a heavy spell-based deck. So, oh, I love this. Is perfect because he gets to go. So he spends his mana, and I get to drop this. I can even trick him into thinking I can't protect it, and then Momentous Choice. I love how cheap this spell is, and I love how cheap this spell is as well. I can kill this off, but then my guy's gonna be weak, and then I kind of don't have the spell mana for to protect Yi next turn. So I kind of wanna. We'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. You also notice that I don't have like the Eye of the Dragon. I could have put that in here as well, but I kind of wanted to focus on more stupid things, if that makes any sense. So boom, Now, what's beautiful is that this deck, I mean, they might be running mini morph because of Ornn and stuff like that, but Ornn, I don't know, the whole equipment stuff still is strong. Forging, you can't silence it or anything like that. I don't think we can actually activate flow this turn, but I can get some damage out. If he does try to boost or do something like that, we do have the momentous choice. Oh, you want to lose your unit? 1 mana in that region's not doing anything. He should know that I have a trick. I can even meditate, but meditate, I would you, but I'd rather save that to actually be able to activate flow. You shouldn't take that. Why would you do that? I'm obviously attacking for a reason. Unless there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's something in his deck that I'm not aware of, but I'm pretty sure that I am, yep, yeah. That's an easy 1-for-1 for me. And also, we get a boost on the Starlit Seer. Fantastic. Now we get a free Wuju, which would have been nice last turn. He definitely has to be super careful on, I could actually entreat here. How much is this one? It's 2 mana. So I could definitely entreat to do this. But you know what? Let's get a weapon. Oh.
Sometimes you're the fish, sometimes you're the bait.
Nice. We get the scout weapon. I'll happily trade into that if I need to. I'm curious if he'll just pass. Again, I could, if he attacks into me, yeah, but I could definitely Wuju style. I could preemptively commit it too right now if I wanted to, just to have, okay, he's attacking. Again, 1 mana. He's shown that he doesn't have any combat tricks for the time being, so he is going there because he just wants the portals. I want the weapon. So I might as well use both on Yi. This way I don't actually take any damage, and I actually do more damage with him. And Starlit Seer is like, that's fantastic, bro. I like what I'm seeing. Starlit Seer says, I like what I'm seeing. Now we have the scout weapon, which I'm gonna just slap on you right in the beginning. I can also I have 5 mana, so I'll actually I can Inner Beast as well. And he actually lowered the cost of it. So what's this? This is 4. No, I think I'll go with this. I have Troll Chant backup now. 1 attack here will actually level him, and then I'll have Super Saiyan Yi activated. I don't know if he has. I mean, he could have like a Hush or something like that. We have that's actually might be his best play, to actually Hush Yi. Pokey Stick, okay. Brings me down to 2. Random portal, nice. Gets a thing that can't block. We get the scout off here. You can block it or not, unless you can kill your own. If he's if he was actually smart, he would actually Pokey Stick his own unit, because Pokey Stick can be used on your own unit, right? Do to anything. So he actually could have prevented this level up.
Each strike spells a new legacy.
So, poor guy. So now I'm going to instantaneously kill this, plus have another attack open. This is the time where I do want to start getting my stances in so I can give him Overwhelm. What I'll probably prioritize is giving him Regeneration though, just so he has more sticking power. We can easily attack here now because he didn't do anything. Instant kill that. I could have also blew his mana, but he only loses 1 mana, so it's really not that big of a deal. He might be trying to set up a Norra, which we have Troll Chant for, so Norra won't actually Nexus Strike, which is fantastic. I can also activate Flow here, but that is just to... Oh, he didn't want this to die. Improvise that. Don't care too much for that. So let's see who's boosting this bad boy up. I'm not gonna activate Flow. I'll keep the mana up. We will Inner Beast next turn. Entreat. Kind of want to see if I can draw UDYR. But I really don't need UDYR right now. Oh! You hate to see it.
Our opponent was worthy, but inferior.
Oh baby, it is time for the movie. Mono Shurima. Now I'll admit that I don't really. Oh, I love all these. I really don't know like if they got any buffs, but Shurima itself has some of the like darken cards, so there could be a possible that it has a little bit more sticking power. They do have some weapon masters now in their decks, so I would actually think that there might be something to Shurima, and you always have to pay attention. That's why I actually made that Jin deck, because as the game progresses, right, certain things are going to become better, certain regions are going to become better, and sometimes it's just one or two cards that might tip it over the scale, right? I could bank the mana. We'll take 2 here, right? But if I bank the mana, I'll be able to protect Yi a lot better. So that's what I'm going to do. I could play this and block that, and you don't like take 2 damage. He actually has an attack here for some reason. Oh, and we got UDYR. We got Double Daddy. The lesson most certainly begins. I'm sure he'll just block with this. If not, then I'll Wo Wuju style just to activate flow. This time the flow activations are going to be more important since of how quick his deck actually activates. He does also have stuff like quicksands, so I have to be careful of stuff like that. Especially like right now. Okay, he did that, which lowers his mana out, which I feel bad for him, but and I could do that, right? But I don't need to do that, right? So I'm gonna just do this one instead. Gives me more attack on Yi itself, and it gives me my stance instead of using this to give him defense that he actually doesn't need. So I think that that's a little bit smarter to do, honestly. So we got our stance in our hand. We have no mana follow-up, so we have to be really cautious. Probably have to keep our troll chance up next turn in case he does something suspicious. That vulnerable there. Okay. What I also like about the stances, right, is that it gives me the option to use the ram stance if I need it. So there's ability if I see that he's going wide and I need to kill a bunch of stuff, I could use that as well, which I do like. Oh, Shaman's Call is so gorgeous. You could pump the hell out of Yi in like seconds. I can give him regeneration and overwhelm in seconds. Like it's such a strong thing. As you guys know, it's a one of. I'm sure you will, sir. Let's see. I can keep these up. If he challenges me, he gets +2, right? So let's trick him. Why would he assume that I have another? What 1 mana card does he assume that I will be having this? If he acts to challenge like a vulnerable, most likely he should just challenge me, and he's like, well, he's screwed. You hate to see it. I love Freljord because stupid stuff like this. you think you got it, but you don't. And him lowering the cost of certain stuff is just chef's kiss. So now I got my health back. I only need 5, and when I attack here, I can open attack here. And he low. Oh no. The problem is that he still has a lot of mana up, so I don't know if that's the best play. I could get UDYR here, but UDYR kind of just dies to Renekton on block. I don't know if he would bother to do that. But I also can't open attack, right? I leave myself kind of vulnerable to stuff, though I do have options. I think we could set up. Oh no, I'm scared actually. We can go with this.
I don't do meditation. You are a fledgling child. Healing is art.
So he goes with that. Only option he has here is for Mono Shurima is not much. So I think we're fine here. Still got Troll Chan as a backup. Yi levels up. That's telling me he has nothing. The 3 cards in his hand.
Hope lives in the edge of my blade.
Beautiful. We have a good blocker here. I will actually I'll bank the mana. I don't need to activate flow immediately or anything like that. So we will relax. Keep my mana up just to frighten him mostly. Just so he's a little bit spooked out on his plays, right? That's kind of why I'm doing that. Because we're gonna give Yi overwhelm next turn. I'm sure you have. All right, so this is just a draw. And it's still safe here to play UDYR. There could have been an argument to use this last turn and then I would have had the 1. Okay. Does he level off of that? 7 damage. He does. And lowering this thing's damage is pointless as well. So what I'm going to do instead is that this allows me to get a strike. He's leveled, which will help that out, right? So if I lower his damage... No, even lowering this by 2, he still gets... Yeah, he still gets a thing. Renekton's leveled here. But Azir dies on my open attack. Good stuff, sir. He needs to have that quicksand card, like bad. Like really bad. I got the lower on that again. He doesn't have an equipment at the moment. And he, come on, man. They have. Alrighty. Next match is going to be Evelyn with Norra for the Husk synergy here. I like that. That might be a concept that I would try. Especially if you would hope that Norra... Well, you'd have to play Norra on turn 3 if you get a turn 2 Husk generation. But it allows you, maybe you can get Spell Shield on her. Right, that's one of the ones. Is that a helicopter? What the hell? Who the hell are you? Nice, we get this. I'm gonna definitely go with the... And again, I can do the same thing. Keep it open. But this deck can't really protect the thing. They do have Hate Spike. Oh, baby. You better put something. Oh, you're taking full damage for Damahe. I definitely think that we'll have Yi open with Yi. And if I feel pressure, I won't play him on turn 3. I'll play him when I can protect him a little bit better. Yeah, sure. Where is the competition? You want it? I want it? Come on. We both got what we want. So who's angry here in this situation? Oh, the 25%er created a random Elnup, which can I see the... No, okay, so you get a 3/4, which I can't block, and he has Norra. That's fine. What we'll do here is that I think I'll still play him. So next turn we have 4 mana. I can play this, and then I'll have spell backup to do Wuju style to kind of throw him off. This deck, like, he can Hate Spike me or something like that, but that's about it. He doesn't have the option. No, Big Ol' Dust is Bandle City. So this could be dangerous. But the Husk stuff is just like these two together. And this is the issue that I have with Norra decks, is that a lot of them, they hyper level Norra and then you're hoping for that, but then you hyper level Norra and then she still dies. You know, she's kind of like Zoe. Like, you have to have a way to protect her as well. You can't just level her and then hope no one has anything like they can keep her alive or something like that. This is beautiful. We got a free Wuju style. We have a ton of Wuju style.
Warm your body, warm your soul.
Warm the body, warm the soul. I like it. Alright, so obviously we attack here. He should literally not block. He really shouldn't. If he's gonna sacrifice, okay. Alright, alright, okay. I do have to be careful with Bandle City if once he has enough mana up. Oh no! You know what? I'm an idiot. Please do something, actually. I actually should commit the Inner Beast here. Committing the Inner Beast actually would make E level up. He would have been at 6 attack. Like this thing here. Like, that's what she needs. She needs that or something to keep her protected. I feel bad here. Keep the mana up, and then after my attack goes through, we'll do that. But this would have been an easy, like, especially I know the deck that he's using. Like, there's no interaction that he really has outside of Hate Spike. There was so she's leveling up pretty soon, but we have to pretty much. And the same thing like the last match. There's no purpose in me meditating. He's not pressuring anything. That was a easy Inner Beast there. I actually could have let off with Inner Beast if I really wanted to. But then he would have never blocked with the Elnuck, thinking that, well, kind of forced me. Because the Elnuck he got for free. So he doesn't really care about it. So, yeah. Just to activate. Let him see my mistake. That could have been a free level up. It is what it is. So next turn I'll have 5-6 mana. So okay. So he did have it. So he definitely misplayed that. He could have denied me some of the damage, or maybe since I didn't do it that way, he didn't do it that way. So whatever he gets next turn is going to be super good. So I might actually have to keep my mana up for double Wuju. Oh, wow. Double Hate Spike. These things cost 1 mana now. He actually got me. He caught me slipping. Meditate was something I need to keep up. But those are 2 of those things, so he doesn't have any more. And here we go. This is going to be an easy attack into there. What he might do... no, I think he still opens attack here unless he actually has a card for that. Okay. If I play... I definitely play this, actually. Because Norra doesn't have that. I can deny her her Nexus Strike. They do have 2 portals. Yep, exactly. I could try to take the spell shield off of this, but I feel like it's pointless. Hate Spikes. I was talking about it the whole time, and he had 2 of them in hand to deal pretty much 4 damage for 1. Had 2 things, and that's what's cool about the Husk. You could use it on a Husk because it's just a random body, or you can use it on something else. Like you can use it on an actual useless unit that's just sitting there. So I do like that. I could also Wuju style here just to try to activate flow, but I think that's pointless. Once he gets that portal, we need a way to. There it is. 2 hits. Both portals on that card.
you, dear cat.
Oh, it's actually gonna do it. So this one is a 3, and the next one's gonna actually be the. Yep, that is a beautiful thing for you, sir. I'm almost happy for you, but I'm actually not. All right, so. I think we got to start going for the jugular here. Interesting. This deck is working out a little bit better than I thought. Group shot. If he has 4 units, he's good. I'm gonna have to commit the Wuju style. This is 1 mana. He doesn't have many cards in his hand though. Hopefully that's enough. That might have been too much mana commitment. He has another one. Yep. He has everything. I have nothing to like actually interact with his board there. Open attack here every day. Alright, we get Daddy Deer. Still has way too much there's way too much power here.
Hello. Anyone want to join my party?
No. There's no purpose of committing that right now. I think I might have got. Two cards in hand. All right, so.
The foul smell might kill you, dear. Just do your best, okay?
Okay, 1 card in hand. All right. Jesus, man. All right. I was free. Might have still went. I'm going with the over 1 because I want him to. Maybe that was stupid. Because if I attack, he has more than enough. I actually have to pre-commit this. I should have went with the +2/+2 or and then the other thing first. That was bad. All right, now we got Big Papa, but now I don't have the scout, right? So I only get 1 attack here. I think that does suck for me. I'll admit that. This deck definitely caught me off guard. I don't have enough interaction to deal with his open attack here. Library, UDYR. Not enough board clear here to actually do anything. Those 2 double hate spike, double group shot got me, man. I definitely didn't play around his actual interaction. This guy did a really good job making sure that yeah, he's gonna hook this over to the side. Did a good job of like actually adding interaction into the deck, which I assumed that they didn't. So that was definitely my fault. I bear the burden. Don't have any of the interaction spells that I need here. And that is going to be it. Good match. All right, so I definitely think that the deck still works really good. I didn't think that the deck performed bad there, I underestimated the interaction from my opponent by doing stuff like, oh, I had meditation mana up, and I was like, there's no way that he can actually do anything. And then as soon as he saw me go under the mana with meditation in hand, he's like, okay, this guy's done. Keeping Yi alive should have been my priority. Not doing that other move where I would actually force him to use Hate Spike earlier that turn. And then he would have had me force to level. If I level Yi there, I take out one of his minions once, and Norra dying first, and then we're pretty much fine there. I definitely think this deck is still pretty good. Like stuff like this Soul Sword, drawing that and didn't have flow active, 4 mana, like almost a 4 mana do nothing. I do like the Ionian Hookmaster, but there's still so much options that you have here in this deck that's kind of nuts. Like, you know what would be a great one is, since we're in Ionia, why am I not running, not Ionia, this, Three Sisters? I think would have been a fantastic addition to this deck, because I'll have more interaction, I'll have access to Flash Freeze, it's a double spell, so it would activate flow. I think that, you know, and this is, sometimes when I build a deck, I'm looking to utilize a bunch of cards to see how they feel, and even not specifically in the deck, like I just want to see how Soul Sword feels in general. But I would take it out and put in Three Sisters in a heartbeat. I think that would be a easy addition to the deck, and you know, that's really it. I think that and if you guys make a different version of this, let me know. Show me in the comment sections, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.